Brilliant, thank you. Welcome to Glyndwr TV, welcome to North Wales, welcome Mike Peters.
Nice to be here, thank you.
Thanks for joining us. Let's talk about Strength, 30 years on. Great record, but of course back then when you were recording it, world was a different place, Thatcher's government, miners' strikes. What was going through your mind when you were coming towards the Strength album? Where were you at?
Well, it was in the years just after punk rock really, and certainly the late 70s was an era through music that empowered you as an individual. All the bands were giving you the message to go and do it for yourself.
Yeah.
If it wasn't there, then make it. You make it your own, and I think that was what was driving me musically, and to make the band, The Alarm, happen. Was I realised that no one was going to come along and make it actually happen for us. We had to do it for ourselves. So it meant making our own records, putting our own gigs, creating our own clubs, and that was our mentality. And against that mentality, the opposite side of it was there was all this kind of closures going on. You know, there's the Shot and Steel Works in North Wales closed, and that had a huge impact right across the community, because 8,000 people put out of work in one day, and that was not just 8,000 individuals affected by it, but the whole community was devastated by it, and it put untold pressure on families, fathers and sons, mothers and daughters, communities, and it put a lot of tension into people's lives that maybe they didn't need, they didn't want, but it was there and they had to deal with it. And of course, then I was inspired by the pride and the dignity that comes out of that, people fighting to re-establish themselves in a world gone wrong. And that was the whirlpool that Strength was coming out of people trying to make something for themselves, re-establish themselves in the world and find their way again.
So let's start with the song itself, Strength. Now, I mean, it's a song that has come to mean a lot more, obviously, later in life and what's gone on in your life. But obviously, that opening, give me love, give me hope, give me strength. I mean, it just resonates all the time in your career. What does that song mean to you personally today?
Well, when I was first diagnosed with cancer in '95, on the very day I was exposed to the word cancer, I had to go and play a song in the north of England, in South Shields, and one of the songs I played was Strength that night, and just the lyrics were reborn in my mind. Who will be the lifeblood coursing through my veins? That was something I was actively going to have to do, and go through that process of looking for another human being to donate their lifeblood to keep me alive. That was the scenario. So from then the song has taken on a whole new meaning. It's the legacy of the album. It's not just music. No. The legacy of Strength is love, hope and strength.
And of course the whole album has that theme that you're talking about, D-side, you're talking about father to son. We're talking about an album that really, it does feel personal even today, and still resonates. Do you feel it resonates in the modern age just as much as it did 30 years ago?
Yeah, I think personally I think it resonates more so than it did at the time. As a younger man writing that album, I was using my imagination to project into those characters. I was seeing other families, other relationships outside my own, and documenting those in the songs, and realising they were my own relationships as well. They weren't in quite the same detail, but I was having the same conversations with my father as other people were with their fathers that were out of work or in even more difficult situations, like people fighting for their health. And so now to have lived out that album scenarios, and it has more meaning now than ever before, and it's as relevant today as it ever was. And that's why I wanted to re-record it in a more modern context, because the record sounds like where it came from. You couldn't make a record like that today. You could only make that record in 1985 with all the bells and whistles on it. That was the way records were made then, and it belongs there. But the songs step outside the record, they step outside of the production. And when they played live, they ebb and flow like a river. They're constantly changing and they're moving all the time. And they're moving in people's lives. And the lyric is what people take from the songs. And yes, they listen to the recording for inspiration, but it's the lyric that they hear when they're looking for the way out of a situation. The people that have come up to me and said, knife edge, turn me back from even situations where they've considered taking their own lives, and they've put on Strength. There's that last record in the car before they were going to do something stupid, and then they've turned it around by listening to that song, and I realised I was at the brink, and that song and other songs on the Strength album pulled me back. And I wanted to put that into this record, into the record today, because you can't have situations like that before you've made a record. No. You can't have it before you've written the songs. They only occur after you've written the songs, and the letters I've kept, and the thousands of people that have come up to me saying their lives have been affected by Strength in real ways. I wanted to make a record that reflected that reality.
And of course, if you take one of the tracks, or one of the most popular tracks that people will know, of course, Spirit of 76, you've updated that, and it's still as personal, but you've almost updated the life story of the people behind it.
Well, absolutely, because I'm still friends with everybody who I mentioned in the song, and particularly John, who's in the opening of the second verse, who as well. But people forget, when Spirit 76 was released as a single in 1986, it didn't have the opening intro. Well, no. I find myself in it comes bam. What, my friend Johnny went away, made some mistakes, spent time in Walton jail, and I thought that was the way people kind of almost heard the song, because that's how it was portrayed to the public on Top of the Pops and people like that. So in this time around, I wanted to start the song urgently, and I know John Hughes. You know, he's ironically, I was playing in Preston last night, and we were texting each other because we still go out for a pint. We talk about music, and our life's reconnected after the darkness of what happened in the immediate aftermath of the punk thing, which separated us. And I said, "Oh, I'm playing in Preston tonight," and he goes, "Oh, I was in jail in Preston when the Spirit of 76 came out." So you know, we can literally laugh about it all now, and there's a sadness in the vocal delivery of the Strength album in 1985.
Yes, there is.
Because I was reminiscing in that version about things I'd lost.
Yes.
And when I came to sing it again in 2015, I wanted to imbibe it with the feeling I get, because we've reconnected and the story's moved on and we've become friends again, and we've regained something. And I wanted that to be in the vocal when people hear the song again. I wanted them to feel optimistic and to feel that challenges can be met in life. You know, we're always faced with challenges, but they can be met and they can be overcome. And that is ultimately what the Spirit of 76 was always about. It has the lines, "I'll never give in until the day that I die." And I wanted to re-embody that in the song and show that, yeah, here's some people in this song who never gave in. They battled their way back, and they were strong enough to remake friendships. And as it says, you know, we can always be found between dignity and proud, and that's where these people exist, where I exist now. We're holding on to our dignity and our pride, and we're trying to put that into our music and our career, and we want people to look back on the Alarm with respect and with fondness and with integrity, and the Spirit 76 represents all of that, and I wanted it to represent 2015 as well. Okay,
well, before you perform live, which I'm looking forward to and we're all eagerly awaiting, let's finish this interview segment with Walk Forever by My Side. Obviously, you've got the By My Side campaign, and I mean, the song itself has become, people have used it at weddings, it's been used at weddings and funerals, which is such a juxtaposition. But of course now it's taken on great meaning with this new campaign that you've got going. Tell us a little bit about that before we can hear some live music.
Well, the song was conceived as Walk Forever by My Side. It was written on a Sunday morning in the little flat we lived at in London, and it was written in 1984. And it was first ever performed live for a Kid Jensen BBC session at Maida Vale. And it was the first song that had the words love, hope and strength in them, all three words. And at the time of writing it, I didn't realise they were in the song. But as I wrote more songs for the Strength album, D-Side has got them, Dawn Chorus has got them, Strength has got them. This theme started to come towards me. And it was, again, it was around for a long time, and it was only really when I had to fight cancer that I realised what the legacy of the Strength album was. It was these three words, and I realised they were the ammunition and the tools you needed to live life as fully as you want to as you get older, and so it's a song that has had so much meaning, not just for me, but for people all over the world. There isn't a show or city I go to in the world that people don't come up and ask for that song. I get asked for it every single night and every day of my life. And it wasn't written as an alarm single. It was just a song that came about. It just dawned into my imagination, and there it was. And it was almost an afterthought on Strength. It was, we didn't get to record One Step Closer to Home like we wanted to because of Jimmy Page, Blame It on Led Zeppelin. And it was, we needed one more song. And it was like, well, here's Walk Forever. It's simple. It's on a piano. We can do it quick at the end of the album. And there it was on the last piece of music to do with Strength. But it was the first piece as well. So it really, it bookends the whole thing. And now, in 2015, it's become the theme for the By Your Side appeal. The lyric has gone from being by my side. It's my way of singing it to the audience now, to say, this music is walking with on your side.
Yes.
And the appeal is helping people in my community in North Wales to stand up and fight cancer, give them the tools to fight cancer, not just spiritually through the words love, hope and strength, but physically with equipment and medicines, and helping the nursing staff feel better equipped to deal with people that are coming in, because cancer it used to be 1 in 3 people would be affected when I was first diagnosed. Now it's going to be 1 in 2 people for the future. And you know, and I've got 2 kids, and I want to arm them for the fight should they have to go through it, or their friends, families. And so it's a way of passing on the legacy of the whole Strength album that's been accumulating over this 30 years since it was first given out to the public. Here's the By Your Side and Walk Forever now as a way of passing it on to another generation to take this music and do something with it that's really positive.
Well, thanks for joining us today. Everybody go and get this record. You should really get all this record. You should check out thealarm.com, Love, Hope, Strength. You should check out By My Side. Just Google it if you can't find it. Join me now and thank you, Mike Peters, and let's hear some live music.
Thank you. Cheers, Jeff.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers, Jeff.
Who will light the fire I need to survive? Who will be the lifeblood coursing through my veins? Like a river flowing that will never change. I need someone I can depend on. I'm a man of emotion, I can't hide the tears. I'm a man of feeling, I can't hide the pain. I'm alone on the outskirts of town, no one knows my name. I'm at the point in my life where I need affection. Won't you give me love, give me hope, give me strength, give me someone to live for. Give me love, give me hope, give me strength, give me someone. I need it now. Someone write me a letter, I need to know that I'm still alive. Someone give me a telephone call, I need to hear a human sound. Someone open the door and let me out of this place. Been caged up for oh so long, I don't know if I'm living or dying. Someone better give me love, give me hope, give me strength. Give me someone to live for. Give me love. Give me hope. Give me strength. Give me someone to light the fire, coursing through my veins. Oh, won't you give me love, give me hope, give me strength, give me someone to live for. Give me love, give me hope, give me strength, give me someone. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. Give me love, la 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 la. Give me love. Thank you. Okay, so I thought I'd play the song which highlights how things were back in 1984-85 when the Strength album was being conceived. And but for today, it's a song which highlights more the pride and the dignity people find in the tough times in life. And I'm singing the song with some additional lyrics, which I discovered in the songbook that I kept from 1984 through 85 when the Strength album was being written. It was a songbook that my father gave me to write in. And the lyrics for this song were originally going to be called Steel Town. And looking back through them, there's quite a few words that were not taken forward into the real album, but I find that there were words now, looking back to them, I probably didn't quite understand the depth of them at the time, and went with the more immediate words that leapt off the page, but the subtlety in the words that I'm going to sing in the song were revealed to me in the later years of looking at it from a different perspective. And so I'm going to sing it now. It was once called Steel Town, and you'll know it as D-Side Town. The iron gates clang in a steel mill town. A man breaks down to that unemployment sound. He takes a last walk down the old coast road in the dying death throes of all that he knows. The sight of those men walking through the gates was like a lame pit pony at the end of its days. Still one question after all this time: is a working man born to live and then die? Fire, 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 fire. Fire, 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 fire. The odds were drawn before you were born, before your first dream dawned. Your name was called. There's men who wanna kill, men who wanna steal, men who wanna drown you in your own tears. The only trust you know comes from the ones you love, handed down from father to son. A woman gives love to a man disowned by the world she thought would never give him up. Fire, 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 fire. Fire, 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 fire. To build the ships, to set the sails, to cross the sea of fools, to be dealt the cards, to play our hand, to win or else to lose in this cruel world that kicks a man when he's down, down to the ground. D-side town. 8,000 went down on a February day in the driving rain. No winners, just losers and cuts and bruises. As the picket line fell, the industry died. Still one question after all this time: is a working man born to live and then die? The two high-rise dominate the skies of the new ghost town that still asks why. Fire, 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 fire. To build the ships, to set the sails, to cross the sea of fools. To be dealt the cards, to play our hand, to win or else to lose in this cruel world. It kicks a man when he's down to the ground in a steel town. Now Lady Luck smiles on the few in this world, but I hope and I pray she smiles on you. I ain't gonna preach, I ain't gonna teach, I'm just gonna sing about the things I need. A little bit of love, a little bit of hope, a little bit of strength, some fuel for the fire. Fire, 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 fire. To build the ships, to set the sails, to cross the sea of fools. To be dealt the cards, to play our hand, to win or else to lose in this cruel world that kicks a man when he's down to the ground in a steel town, D-side town. And all around the world the lights are going down, down but not out. Thank you. So yeah, this is the song called The Spirit of 76 that is a true story of friends growing up together, being separated and being brought back under the spirit that is known from 1976. Myself in reverie about what we might have had and what might have been. We had something going once that was such a long, long time ago. It was way back in 76. Our friendship formed of pure innocence. We first met on Matthew Street, and we hit something that would set us free. A sign stands over a door, it says, "For lads who shook the world." In the depths of those heady nights, we would dream of those bright lights. Oh my friend, oh my friend, oh my friend. Somewhere tonight, out on the street, somewhere beneath this city's heat, in the eyes of strangers who pass me by, life is cruel and so unkind. The spirit of 76 still out there? And my friend John came home one day. He built a brand new life from the price he paid. Now when I see him on the street, we talk about now and not what might have been. And Susie lives in reverie, not lost in a supermarket dream. She can always be found between dignity and proud. If there was more sense in this world and work wasn't so hard to find, you would not be going your way, I would not be going mine. Oh my friend, oh my friend, oh my friend, oh my friend. Somewhere tonight, out on the street, somewhere beneath the city's heat, in the eyes of strangers who pass me by, life is cruel and so unkind. Whoa, the spirit of 76. Mersey lights shine in the distance, same as they did for us then. Mersey lights shine bright in the distance. Where are you now, my friend? You see, some nights when I can't sleep, I still think of you, of all the promises, all the dreams we shared. I know those lights still call to you. I can hear them now. Hear them now. And now me, I see my dreams come true. That don't make me no hero, I'm just one of the lucky few. For man can't change the world these days, I still believe a man can change his own destiny. But the price is high, that has gotta be paid. For everyone who survives, there are many who fail. See my friends caught out in that crossfire, all their dreams and hopes smashed on a funeral pyre. I will never give in until the day that I die. I'll get myself some independence, carve out a future with these two bare hands. Oh my friend, oh my friend, oh my friend. Somewhere tonight, out on the street, somewhere beneath the city's heat, in the eyes of strangers who pass me by, life is cruel and so unkind. Whoa, the spirit of 76. Well, I find myself in reverie at what we might have had and what might have been. Thank you. And this is a song which is it's called "Walk Forever by Your Side." I'll walk forever by your side, never lose sight of the day when we will run through all our weakness, on through the with a broken dreams. I'll walk forever by your side. see me through the darkness. I hope you'll stay with me tonight. Stay with me tonight. Walk on till morning, always by your side. I walk on till morning, always by your side.
Thank you very much indeed. Thanks for coming down to Glyndwr TV. Thank you.